double triumph.
Or he can just do it, like, I guess.
He believed in the heart of the cards.
Yeah.
So let's get rid of these guys.
Like, I guess he did it. Like, I guess
Okay.
whatever he was trying to do happened.
So that's 4, 6. That's 4.
He just wanted to kill you.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? So this thing actually went out right in front, right towards you. Went to do the same what it was doing before. Grabbing you, wrapping you up. This, because of double triumph, you cannot escape. You cannot make any escape attempts.
Cool.
For this. You will suffer the burn damage on your next turn.
Nope.
You may still attack because you have your weapon in your hand. And you can still do a thing.
Cool. And then I burn to death.
Well, do you not have 5 health left?
I have 5 health left.
Yeah, exactly 5 left. Holy shit. So this thing just it wants to take you down with it. You're free to attack.
Yeah, let's do that. You know, we're gonna flip that fuck.
Do it up, Paul.
Can I aim or can I not aim because I'm constricted?
You're constricted, but you're right there, so you're literally at point blank with. So take an advantage anyway.
Yeah.
Take an advantage anyway. Go. And depending on how you do, you might live. You might.
Oh! Butterfuck, I still failed.
Well.
But you
That's
triumph.
Okay. Yeah. Does that crit still count?
Nope.
They got 2 advantage. Oh, what can we do?
Can I not burn to death? Can I be released from its grip and not burn?
You've actually went. Yeah, you know what? You went like you were like this, like, and you just went and started just cutting off all those vines around you. Just fuck off! And because it's so brittle, you just and you just halt, and you backed out from fire. So 1, you're free, and you're not gonna take burn damage.
Sweet.
That was a beautiful try. And you had a good amount of advantages.
Tap.
You had the best A tapping in Dead Space is. So when you're being attacked by one of the baby monsters, is just finally tap enough, you pull it off your head, you try to look at it, you throw it to the ground, and then you just kick it across the room. Health packs streaming and Tasky do not condone the kicking of babies.
Unless
No.
they're aliens.
Unless they're parasitic necromorphs that are hell-bent on obliterating you, and you don't want to look at them too closely because it is very...
You kind of want to live. You know, this thing's about surviving. So if it comes down to it, I want to survive. You want to kill me? I'm sorry. Self-defense.
Another good one is what I call, coincidentally enough, the kites. They basically infect them into super monsters.
Oh, Jesus.
Basically, they're just...
Actually, no, you can't.
They're flayed out, whatever thing. They're just like... They look like kites, and that's why they're
Oh.
stingrays, I guess.
Cool.
So you pick it up by the tail, you bash it a couple times, you bash its head a couple times, then you pull it down and just rip its tail off.
Cool. Extreme catfish noodling. Alright, so we are back
2-1.
to the first dude. He ain't looking too good. To be honest. He's looking pretty damn bad.
I'm still
Pretty
fucking
damn
itchy.
bad.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
This boy ain't got nothing on me.
How many turns left to regenerate those teeth because of that?
Jesus Christ. It's fucking with me all the fucking time.
So
Really
you're looking good. It can't.
Yeah.
It's very difficult for this thing.
That's fine.
It's starting to fall apart. And give me some of this.
Come on, boys.
Again. Come on. If you don't succeed, you might be
Show
fucked.
me what you got.
It's disoriented, right?
Oh.
Oh, we need
This
another.
thing
We need
needs
another.
one.
We need another black.
Toss it in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck.
whatever.
For those of you at home, it's blank.
So that went that. So we'll take these 2 and put this to that. Boop. Boop. Wow. That barely did anything. It slaps you for 9. As it does. Someone tentacles just breaks off on you and just poof. And you're covered in a little bit of red dust.
Yes. Snort it later. Health packs.
If you do, well.
And Tasky do not condone the sniffage of mysterious red powder that could be curry powder. That's red.
Definitely, please don't ever cinnamon challenge.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Cinnamon is hydrophobic, and if you don't, it means it repels water. We have water in us.
And it turns to like cement.
No, you to just base chemical property wise, it's not gonna do anything. It still remains. So it always repels the water. So like if you just ingest it during the challenge, it never gets wet, so it can't go down your throat. So when it reaches down to your esophagus, it can, because it's constantly repelling in all directions, go down your, down your throat, down your windpipe, and you start coughing. These things will irritate and can kill you with a very terrible asthmatic attack.
Not to mention cinnamon will make you like, this tastes awful.
No matter how delicious cinnamon is in cooking, please don't ever ingest it as is.
It's like a ricocheting shotgun.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, Costa.
Strain for the upgrade. I'm gonna bash this boy.
Can you do it? I think you can.
I'm me. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, Jesus. That's a lot.
Mix the fuck out of it.
If you crit it, I think you crit it again.
Did crit again. I'll roll for that in a second. So I do 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
11.
And this crit. So plus 20, I believe.
Oh, wow.
So 98. Is that 90 or is
That's
60?
90.
It's 90. So that becomes 118.
That's right.
Blinded.
I can no longer see. Well, actually, they don't have eyes.
Maybe in this sense it can no longer perceive its normal input sensory.
That's kind of difficult because all that's absolutely non-physical for its vision. But whatever, it doesn't matter. It's dead.
Oh,
This thing is long dead. You shattered the fuck out of this thing. In fact, you shattered a little too hard. Some of the shards, before it proofs, it stabs Paul.
Oh. What?
It stabs Paul.
Why?
For one.
For one?
For one. Just because they're
Okay.
super tiny shards. That's how bad this guy obliterated them.
I was like,
Oh, I want it to be fun. I want it to be fun.
So later after the fact I was like, what is that in your back? Oh shit, how do you know?
like in Shrek where he gets shot in the butt with an arrow.
By this,
Fucking seed taking
by this
it out.
point, Costa, you don't notice that you have any kind of red dust on you anymore. It's all gone. You don't know why.
She pounded her chest and all just.
Yeah. Give me both again a hard perception check.
Hey, I'm gonna fail.
I'm gonna be good on it. I think I got this one.
Fuck, I failed.
Look at this. I did it. I did it, but I have oh, actually nothing. It's just a success.
It is success.
I get this thing. I don't know.
So,
I don't care.
You see little tusks of little leaves coming up from the ground.
You know what I do though?
Left, right.
Do you know what I do?
They're slowly surrounding you. You don't know why. It does nothing.
I do a little bit of that.
In fact, let's make it a little bit more interesting. You step on it, it never goes down.
Oh.
It never goes down. It's just that.
I will deal with
And the
that
people
later.
around, and the people around you, they're still walking. They haven't paid attention to anything that's been happening in this encounter whatsoever. They're going about their own business. All they do is just give you glances.
See.
So
It's pretty obvious you guys are not welcome here.
Or we're just high as fuck.
I'm pretty sure we're going some kind of crazy here.
Well, it turns out the next guy's also dead.
Oh,
Because this, because the rules don't specify when burn damage happens. So here I'm putting it as always immediately when your turn starts.
cool.
But I don't want you to die, so I had to go second. I might change it later, so it's always at the end. But it's like it's one of those things.
I see.
But this one,
It probably took a little longer because I'm wearing a suit that
there we go.
is designed better as this thing is like really good.
Perfect.
Yes.
So the last monster, you just see its core shatter.
Good.
The flames, enriched by the energy of the core, burst into a small flame NATO, neatly coiled. It spirals outwards. Oh, take 2 burn damage.
Cool. So which it probably blinds me because it's really hot.
Ew.
Only, not even ashes are left. It's nothing. In fact, the strength of that fire was so much, it glassified the area that the monster stood.
Oh.
That is solid glass. You're not gonna be able to break that.
I can.
We have to dig around it. We have to take it with us. Alright, bring up the red dice.
Good.
Do you want here because you want
Good.
to?
Fuck it, why not? It's only a transition.
It's just a
I'll
dream.
do it.
Let's see how your hammer deals with that.
It'll work.
The power of 4!
Did I do it? Well, I didn't despair. That's a good thing.
Oh my god, I think
I think you did it.
No,
1, 2,
no, you
3,
didn't.
4, 5,
Wait.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did do it.
You did do it.
1. You suffer a lot of
because of the disadvantages, you only managed to crack the surface just a bit, and your hammer also cracks just a bit too.
Just to show nothing's stronger than me.
Costa, that was beautiful. I love it.
And lucky as hell.
He took the bull by the horns and he fucked it.
It will-
Well, he said he said he was gonna do it. So
More like
here.
slap my dick on its head. That's basically it.
You did well, my friend.
Health Pack streaming does not condone slapping your dick on a bull's head.
I mean, we don't...
Or just whipping it out on the table and saying, "Hey, here it is."
That's just.
I never said anything about that. Like...
We're just adding that in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're just adding that in there.
We're just gonna end it and move on.
Cool.
So, with that over, give me easy perception checks.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna fail. I didn't fail.
Neither did I. I succeeded. Just a success.
Cool. The little tufts of plants, they're starting to crystallize just a little bit, glow red. You see them that are off their vines. I would suggest you guys kind of hightail it out of this immediate spot
Okay.
very quickly. These things are gonna come by. So if you wanted to know, I think an earlier despair that I missed or something. I don't know. Thing, whatever, doesn't matter. Dream.
And also all the maybe the starting block flip forward that you had to do.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, there we go. the duder that just kind of went away.
Yeah.
It's growing. He actually got.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
he was actually eyes for another character just to see what's going on, and little duders got planted everywhere.
Got it.
So you guys must run.
Good.
You guys are still free to explore the place, but you gotta be quick about it.
I mean, we're just gonna run.
Okay. So you run down the street, you come through an intersection. You got 3 ways to go. Keep going forward, left or right.
Gonna go forward.
Unto dawn.
Yes.
Alright. No one cares that you're running. Not at all. But they start looking at you a little more intently. Coming around across another intersection. Left, right, forward.
Forward.
Hightail it straight out of Dodge.
You come across, now there's only a... You can't go forward anymore. There's... nothing.
Nothing at all? No.
Not even... No wall, nothing. It's literally... nothing. You don't know what's going on.
It's a void. We've
Just a
hit
little
we've hit the invisible wall.
Yeah, you guys hit the invisible wall.
The world hasn't generated out there.
Yeah, it hasn't generated.
Keep going forward.
I have to draw. Hold on. I have to take a little drawing break. Hold on. Okay, now we can go forward again. Let's roll this guy first. Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So at this point, the city folk are now have all stopped. Wherever they were walking to, they stopped. Entire crowds stopped. They look and they stare each of you down. You guys are surrounded by a bunch of random bird people. They don't seem to be doing anything. They're just intently watching.
What the hell are you looking at?
The little toughs have caught up to you. You got 2 more plant monsters. Roll initiative.
Cool, through success.
Yeah, triumph.
So, you said 3 success, Paul?
Yeah.
Oh, so you just got a triumph?
Yes.
Cool.
Nothing can beat me.
Except 2 triumphs.
Except 2 triumphs, which
Oh.
we didn't get. But
Recover everything too.
Oh, yeah.
Just do that.
Whoa.
Just recover.
Recover.
Yeah. It's a dream.
yes.
And this is really a lot of fun. See, that's the nice thing about being well, one thing, just being DM, just say, hey, shit's happening.
Yeah.
But another thing is, it's a dream. So things that I couldn't do, even if I was a DM, I can do them! And I'm having a shitload of fun with this.
Yeah.
So let's see what we got here. Oh. Whatever. Whatever.
You're gonna have this be a plant this time. And then have big face.
Whoa.
Oh,
They're not doing too well right now. Costa, you're the first, Paul second.
So what this means, right?
Yeah.
One of them's like,
They're just.
I'll go to the one that...
There's one to the left and one to the right, both short from you.
Which one
You two are
is,
together.
Which one's next in initiative step?
R1's to the left and two's on the right.
Okay.
Perfect, just the way that it's.
Yeah. Awesome. So I go to that one. And,
You go to the left?
First, yeah, that one. Yeah. And I will spend a strain. Upgrade the attack. And make that attack.
Make it. Fucking yes.
Yes.
Excuse me.
That's the plan. So this goes away. This goes away.
That is a success.
That does 10 and a 6 and an advantage. 10 damage and an advantage.
Cool. Let's see, that's 10, so you got 6. Oh. Cool. Just like the last ones. Little bits just kind of break off. That's fine. It's dandy. It is quite dandy. Paul,
Yeah,
your
cool.
go.
I'm gonna assist this time. It's worth the risk. Risk catching you on fire.
Like it'll hurt me.
Well, you'll take 6 burn damage.
Like it'll hurt me.
Assuming that I get the thing.
Yeah.
that's fair.
Well, let's hope you don't.
I'm assuming I get enough advantages to generate a burn.
Yeah.
Take that 2 strain to aim.
Do it up, son.
You
Yeah,
thought that was
50.
gonna despair, it still failed.
Still failed.
Oh, it did. Yeah. That's okay.
4 advantages though.
Yeah, recover that strain you just used up.
Yeah.
Actually, can I? Maybe because I have 4 of these, maybe just prone it. Maybe I trip it. Just gotta force it onto the ground so he can have an easier hit next round.
Odd or even?
Even.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, good thing
yeah,
you did.
it's prone.
Alright, cool.
Yes.
You're gonna get one of these on your next thing.
Yes.
Unless it gets back up.
Unless it does.
Yeah. Because well, its turn's next.
Still.
So it got back up.
Wasted doing stuff.
Yeah.
I annoyed it.
You did. It's gonna chomp on you. With its, you can't do shiny teeth on me. They're not white. They are very shiny and luminous.
I don't know.
So but not everything is crystalline. You know, it's still stones and what shit.
It's just like cold and angry.
Very. And you don't have any defense, right?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Ouch.
Not enough to crit. It was close. Well, not really. So let's see. So that is 12 and advantage. Oh, okay. Let's do that. Let's see. Not yet? Okay. Cool. That is dandy. It is now the other one's turn.
It did half damage to me. And when I say half damage, it took half my health.
Oh.
Jesus.
Is that what it did, really?
Yep.
Wow.
Oh.
And that's with the +2, so...
That's with the +2.
Wow.
Huh.
Yep. Alright, so, Costa, the other friend's like, hey, don't leave me out of the party!
Engaged with an ally.
Oh, yeah.
Room for one more.
Yeah, we got that.
Also got cast as defense.
Let's see, it's not chomping, it's just whipping around.
Oh, if it's
Actually, wait, well, they're both the same, so...
Well, I would have gotten 1 defense. Whatever.
You got 1? Oh, they had 2!
I
Well,
thought he was running in.
Yeah, I thought.
well, I can just re-roll the black, but whatever. I
Whatever.
don't care. Don't care.
Still no.
We'll just deal with it.
1.
It succeeded.
1 of each.
Yeah. So it went and slapped you for 8.
Good.
Slap it. I slap it.
Let's see. How about you? Getting closer. Very nice. Cool.
As if you can hurt me.
Costa, you're up next.
I whack the one I hit before.
Cool.
No promises.
You might kill him. He died once already.
You don't need so many purples, though. You just need 1 purple.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Wait, do you really need 2? Oh, I thought I had another.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
This one in.
I was like, oh wait.
Factor that one in. No, that's not that good.
Good, you didn't
It's
kill
not
I don't
that
think he
good.
did it.
You didn't do it, but he
You didn't do
kill
it?
me.
Yeah. So this goes away. So it's just 3 advantages.
That's nice.
That's it. Oh, it's not nice. It's
Just
like-
cause you already bashed one. You already bashed the last one pretty damn good. You know what you're up against. You'll get an advantage next turn.
Yeah, please. Kick that just so.
Paul, you're up
Yeah,
next.
Time to aim and burn.
Do it.
And not burn. Costa.
I can take it. Big
Although I
girl.
think technically I have to take.
Feel the love.
I think no, it's only 1 because it's range, so either way. I was gonna say I'd have to up the defense because I think I technically have to take the highest defense of whoever's in the cluster.
I think so.
But
I
But
don't know.
it's like it's not my defense.
Well, it's 1 and 1.
since you're
These guys have 1
this is
defense.
range. This isn't melee.
Oh, that's
so.
right.
Yeah, but these guys, they're 1 and 1. So,
Yeah.
I think I did it.
did you do it?
Yes.
Did you also crit it
No.
or burn it?
Nope.
No. Oh.
No. Just raw success.
Oops.
So
You're feeling
damage.
it. 8. So let me make I forgot to keep track of things. I've been so caught up on all this stuff. I forgot to keep track of your min-max damage done. Alright, so you did 8. I'm sorry.
8
right?
damage, yeah.
Cool. 8, so that's
Burn, you fucker!
it's feeling fine. It is fine.
That's right, because you haven't damaged it yet.
I have damage. Well, not the one. I don't know which one you went for.
I'm doing the same one.
Oh, the same one? I'm sorry.
I had damage.
We're ganging up.
I
sorry,
had
I'm not
damage
doing
in the first
Okay,
time,
good.
but not the second time.
Yeah.
I didn't damage him the first time, but I did the second time.
So that one in particular, the original one, yeah, he's starting to look a little, a little. He's just, but he's thinking he's not as faulty as the others. You guys are not part of any role. And right.
Yep.
Right. Nope. Nope.
Oh, well, Joe.
Whoops. Shoot. Sorry about that. Thank you. And
If he's armor numbing Costa, it needs the 2. If it's armor numbing me, it only needs 1. And when I say 1, I mean the blacks.
I think it likes you.
Okay.
I think it likes
You're
you.
smaller than I am.
Just because it was,
Oh, no.
it was a rather effective thing.
Groin. Wow. That is
Whoa!
fails, but no. That's a lot of successes.
No, it succeeded.
That's a lot of fails and successes.
Yeah.
It
That
is-
could have been a lot worse than it was.
yeah, it's gonna knock me out. Calling it now. Because
Could have the armor.
it seems
No,
like
that-
it's base
that-
of 10.
I don't think it
It
is.
went for 12.
Oh, it went for 12.
Yep, so that isn't.
Its devour attack is 10.
It's an even knockout. So roll that crit.
I don't know what they want.
12. Oh, yeah, it's okay.
33.
Threes.
Stunned. Staggered.
Until the next turn.
Oh, well.
That's an easy crit.
That's a shame.
I'm dead, but I'm a little more, maybe?
This is fine. This just means I don't get one of these now.
Give Costa.
I hit this bitch now.
Costa, give me. Yeah, that was just the first guy. The other guy didn't go yet. It's not your turn yet.
Oh, shit.
Give me. How much health do you have?
15.
15. And that's below your max?
Just by 1.
So, cool. You know what? You are feeling great. You are feeling fantastic. Give me an easy perception check.
Okay, this is, I mean, all things considered, this is not the worst stream.
Well, we witnessed the destruction of one, of basically an entire society because of a sacrifice. You did it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Behind the one that you are just bashing ever so lovely. See another dark figure. This one is in a black. It's still black and cloaked. You can't make out too much details. Everything is just black on this. But you see a little bit of its head. It's a little bushy. Kind of reminds you a little something about these plants.
Oh, I see how it is. Alright.
And it's just there. Just, you don't know what it's doing or it's intending. It's just there.
Well, Sue.
Just like all of every other bird creature staring you down.
Kinda, yeah. Well, Sue goes straight for this one. Just gonna run, use both actions to run 2 move bands. And I can't really,
You going for the figure?
What?
You going for the figure?
yes.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Surprise.
Yeah, surprise, motherfuckers.
Alright.
I'm just gonna use all the actions I can, just go straight for that
Cool.
one.
Cool. As you do. Figure's still black.
Do it. Black and blue. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna actually attack it.
You see the motion of fur underneath the hood. You hear that same familiar laugh. she just starts flicking her hair, and then she flicks her arms, her wrists down, right in front. You see quite an onslaught of different varieties of these other random, or not so random, rose creatures.
Good.
They're even fighting. There are 40.
Good. I'm gonna go right into those.
And she is just...
It's like,
The other two have already closed the gap.
good.
And they're right behind you.
Good.
You are surrounded.
Good. I'm gonna push through the 40.
I would love to see you
I
try.
will do it. You know I can do it. Well, I don't know if I can.
That'd probably be what, an athletics check or something.
Good.
Give me whatever is your best check.
That would be melee, actually.
Melee your way through everything.
Good.
I want to see this.
Oh, yes you do. I'm gonna upgrade it too.
Do it.
Make it even spicier. That was almost even, like yellows for red.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, we can do it. Oh, yes.
Oh, you despaired.
I don't even know if I did, but
I don't know either. I don't think so.
I did do it.
You did.
I did do it.
Wow.
One success.
Costa,
I'm so...
you are really
You can't
good
do
at
the
this.
easiest of checks,
I
but you
know.
can succeed with 6 red.
I don't know, dude. Like...
Tonight is just fantastic. What can I say? So,
Just gonna Leonize my way through this.
the figure is just shaded in black. You cannot make anything. You do manage to get to it, and you just feel a lovely, lovely grin as you come up to her.
It's the Cheshire
Her
Catch.
thorny. She takes her arm, shoves it straight through you.
Good. That's how I
Red.
wanted it.
You see reticulated red patterns glow as if they're flowing from the top of her arm all the way down into you. It starts spreading. You feel your insides hardening.
I'm gonna flex and
You-
bless.
You can't.
You despaired, motherfucker.
You can't.
I'm gonna
And
focus
she-
the point to fuck
and
myself
you-
further.
There is no way you were even ready for this. All of a sudden, these red reticulated patterns start appearing on your skin.
Good.
They start flowing through you. You've lost your sense of self.
Good.
You now belong to the black character.
As far
You
as-
have no sense of will, individuality, you have nothing.
That's what I've always wanted.
You have fallen.
Good.
And that's it.
We did it.
That was beautiful.
I call that a victory.
Well, a victory that you went through all of that.
The moral victory belongs to me.
Wow. Oh, that is beautiful. I need to save the sheet to keep. Oh, wait. Why did you scroll all the way over there? Don't scare me. That is beautiful. So I'm gonna close this sheet. So now we're gonna close this lovely, lovely dream sequence with a bit of dialogue.
Cool.
So at this point, the seventh guru wakes and announces his premonition to Lord Crag. What is that? Don't know about me yet. Crag,
Crag.
my child. The quasar ceremony failed. How can that be, my guru? A fragment of Cain's core eluded the cleansing and appears to have merged within an organic. How can that be? It shouldn't be something feasible by our kind. Remember, young Crag, life is mysterious. Even as old as we are, witnessing the galaxies unfold and different life forms spawn. His core has always been exceptional since his coming to being. Unlike the rest of the first brew, the stream of life has had an overwhelming influence over his core and caused his corruption. His power will amass to grow as powerful as any of us in the Council of 13. How shall we prepare, my guru? In a few short millennia, he will appear once again and wage his war against his once fellow kites. We must stop him. Upon his first reveal, after he would acquire his initial squadron, this is the point he will be most vulnerable. Wouldn't it be wise to strike now? We cannot. We only act when the forces that bind our universe together cannot contain the threat. Our immediate direct action may expose us to those who cannot fathom our role and throw off the balance, for our power is too great. In my vision, there would be a group of individuals that will come to our aid. Do not needlessly risk our colonies. Should the time come for the Council of 13 need to act, we shall. We only have a few 100,000 years to prepare for our guests. Understood. We'll start making preparations. And in this whole scene, you just see one illustrious kite, glistening and very beautiful, very pretty. But he's alone in an audience chamber. So no one knows where the voice of the seventh guru even came from.
Cool.
And that is the end of the seventh guru dream sequence.
Which,
you guys did phenomenal.
oh hell yeah.
You guys will get 20 experience for this
We're getting
event.
experiences.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
You guys did very, very well.
Awesome.
I did expect death.
Well, yeah.
I did. Both fighting encounters, I died.
Well,
You exploded.
yeah, the first one I'm not going to count. That was
That did feel like kind of a cop out.
Yeah, but
it's like,
you know, just so you know, they did have each one did have those right from the get go.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Oh man, that was great. So I'm gonna cut my mic here. Thank you for joining. This has been Task 01. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm not gonna. If you like it, like it. If you want to see more, subscribe. Do a thing. I don't know. You guys check anything I have down in the description for things health pack related.
And TikToks, because he's a good guy.
Damn Skippy. So you know these guys, they are good friends of mine. We are involved in our live streams on Twitch, where I join them on Saturdays. But these guys, they have streams throughout the week, so you might check them out. They do other Let's Plays and whatnots, tabletops, you name it. They got it. Or at least they'll have it.
We
So until then, I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
see ya.